Welcome to Grey Goo, where war is evolving. Shitty intros aside, let's get right into our third game here. We're going to talk about the Goo, play on Coastlands. I don't think I've done that yet. We're going to play as the Goo. I don't think we're going to play against the Goo, because Goo have the ability to move, and that's a pain in the ass. So we're just going to play against the Beta. We're going to play on easy. And the Goo are definitely a substantial amount different than the other two races. Whether or not they're more simple or not, I don't know. But a lot of people probably don't consider them simple because their bases move. But the breakdown of their units doesn't seem too complicated. They don't have a ton of buildings or anything. So starting off, this is our Goo, our mother Goo. We're just going to move her over the resource thing here, and this is our first unit, our Drover. So for Goo, rather than having a base, they just move their mother Goo, over the top of the extractor and start to harvest it. Now over here on the side, you'll see this is the mother Goo's kind of base level health. And then there's 4 bars here. Now each bar represents what the mother Goo can do. If we get 1 bar, we can create a small protean. 3 bars gives us a large protean. 2 bars gives us a second mother Goo, and then 1 bar for each upgrade. And then a full 4 bars gives us a proto Purger, which can then be turned into a full Purger, which we will do in due time. But for now, we're just gonna sit back. We'll probably get a couple units. Gonna move our Drover over here. We see their unit. They're checking to see what's going on. We got our first point, so we're going to make a proto. And we're going to morph him into 4 more Drovers. So now we got 5 Drovers. Now we're just going to let this guy kind of sit and collect its Goo till we get up to 2, and then we'll probably morph a second Goo in. Obviously, you have our tech upgrades, which work similarly to the other guys, but the production of buildings is not too intense. Which I don't actually know if they can gather as fast as the other races can. I'm not sure how that works, but who knows? Just harvesting up our thing. We're going to probably get to 2, and then we'll produce another mother Goo so we can get double the production.
Unit under attack.
We are keeping an eye on our mother Goo here, which just hit 2. So we will split them off and send our second mother Goo over this way.
Unit under attack.
And now you see our mother Goos. Going to be spread throughout. Some people don't like this because it requires more micromanagement. I'm not sure how I feel about it yet. Grab another small protean. Turn it into a couple more Drovers. Just kind of going to sit here, build up our resources. Some people might just take their Goos and make their way up. But I don't really feel the need to do that right at this moment. The large protean can detect stealth. We can create another mother Goo if we so desire. Which we probably will do, and we'll probably send it up with these Drovers. Oh, no, you don't. The Mother Goo can climb over hills, which is quite convenient. I don't know as all the units can do that, but... Nope, but the Mother Goos can. We'll let the first one build up to get some heavy units. We'll have one focus on small units, and we'll have one continue producing Mother Goos. So our large Protean is out. And we can either get 2 Dwellers, which is a stealth mine unit that reforms after detonation into a small Protean, a tank unit, an artillery unit, and a heavy wall unit that blocks line of sight and fire. I think I'll probably get a couple tank units. So we'll have this guy focus on the smaller units. And this guy we will morph another Mother Goo out of. Spread the love on these Mother Goos. This is our heavy unit producer, our light unit producer. I think I got that mixed up, but that's okay. And this will be our proto guy. So heavy. That was supposed to be. This is supposed to be our Mother Goo guy. Heavy, light, Mother Goo, other stuff. I know I messed that order up, but that's okay. Come grab some more of this stuff. I didn't mean to morph another one of these, but that's okay. Alright, so these are our light unit guys. This guy doesn't really seem to be collecting much. There we go. So in order for this to work, we kind of need them on the extractors themselves. We got another heavy unit we can send out.
Unit under attack. Unit under attack.
Get some anti-armor units in there.
Unit under attack.
Alright. So now this guy.
Unit under attack.
Can be morphed into a proto-purger.
Unit under attack.
Could have swore we just morphed in one of these.
Unit under attack. Unit under attack. Unit under attack.
Our fourth Mother Goose should be one of these guys. There he goes. Which means he can't move. Okay. So this guy's
Under attack.
got to kind of build up a little bit. Oh, we have two proto-purgers now. Alright, what do we have for anti-air? Tank unit, artillery unit. I want an anti-air unit. These guys can get up on the walls and be a nice pain in the balls. Not intending to rhyme there. So we're just gonna wait for our proto-purgers now. To kind of get where they need to be.
Unit under attack.
Looks like our friend is going air.
Unit under attack.
Station these guys around.
Unit under attack. Unit under attack.
So, if I'm not correct, let's see here. What can we do for upgrades?
Unit under attack.
So now that we know what they're going air, they're going to have a pretty hard time against us. Let's see here. Destructor projectiles. Crescents. The Tempest can now use its shot as an artillery weapon. We'll get that since I feel like we're probably going to be using a couple of those.
Unit under attack.
I didn't mean for you to move. We just gotta wait for our proto-purgers to finish. And they're getting there slowly but surely. Now, I'm under the impression feeding proteans or mother goos to the proto-purger decreases the build time. So if we take these and feed it to the proto-purger, should speed it up, right? Well, let's see what happens when this guy gets here. So right now it's at 3942-ish. And it went up by about 100 for that.
Unit under attack.
They're still building their air units. I'd like to see how that's going. This proto-purger's almost there.
Unit under attack.
Oh, they got some ground units.
Unit under attack.
I want these units. There we go. Alright.
Unit under attack. Unit under attack.
This will at least slow them down until my guys get in there.
Unit under attack.
We got a little protean. We'll put him on this guy. Proto-purger's almost done.
Artillery tech upgrade.
This purger's almost done. I'm sure these two large proteans will probably finish it off. Yep, they will. And that, my folks, will give us our purger. Which is just this ginormous tentacle monster.
Unit under attack.
So now with our purger done, we'll bring our units forth, not you, to end this charade.
Unit under attack.
Oh, I got a couple of Mother Goos I didn't even know about. What did I totally forgot about? Feed him to the Proto Purger. And now we have our Goo army moving across the map to where their base should be.
Unit under attack.
They have quite an army there. Oh. That's nifty.
Unit under attack.
They can just punch the ground and kill everything. And our second Purger is done. Move him in. End all their units. We're just gonna make a bunch of units now. Send all our units that way. And there's our two Purgers cleaning up house. And I'd say that's good game. So that is the Goo in a nutshell. A pretty interesting race, a little bit different than the other two. But with that being said, we have covered all the races in a kind of basic format. So with that being said, you know, check out the 3 videos and we'll see what we do with this game from here out. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe for more content. Leave comments with additional tips for other players and what other Goo content you'd like to see. And I will see you guys in my next video.